And do some gemstone shopping with our one and only Jay King here at HSN. Okay, our next piece is right in front of me. No, this one? Let's do the pendant. Okay, let's do the pendant. This is so thrilling. We get to share this with everyone today. I love everything about it, and it's really like getting a two-in-one because you get the amber and turquoise pendant, all set in solid sterling silver with that very generous wide open bail. But everyone is also getting this 3-strand necklace that wraps all the way around with the alternating shades of turquoise as well as the beautiful amber beads. If you love these two stones, you know, no one does it better than our one and only Jay King. It is very soft, it's very comfortable. The best part is you can wear it without the pendant, or you can go ahead and pull that pendant around and create that big, magnificent center point. There's a lot to talk about here. Some really cool use of the amber with the turquoise, which I've never seen done before, Jay. The way that you put these two stones together. I can't even imagine how you did this, but it's all beautifully finished in the back with solid sterling silver. So there must be a story there of how you inlaid the turquoise into the amber.
Well, what they do is, in this case, is they actually, well, everything is constructed, just so everybody knows, it's constructed completely from scratch by hand. The thing that makes us different as a jewelry manufacturer, as opposed to the majority of jewelry manufacturers in today's market, is we actually use silversmiths and then lapidaries. So we do all the silver work, we do all the cutting, but we do it, we do cast certain things, but in this case like this, you're seeing it's made out of, the reason it's got that beautiful silver back, that's all made out of sterling silver sheet material. The only way you can do that is with a silversmith. So what they'll do in this case is they cut, when they made the pendant, okay, they take the natural amber, they take the amber rough material. This comes from the Ukraine, it's Ukrainian amber. They take the raw amber rough, they cut out that kind of like large teardrop. I designed this, by the way.
So, almost like a donut shape,
well,
or?
No, they'll cut that, they'll block that out, they'll actually make that cabochon, they'll make that shape. Then they take a Dremel, and they, which is a high-speed, little kind of like a Dremel, and they'll draw that teardrop right here, and then they'll cut that out. And then they'll take and they'll block out this. This is azure. I'm sorry, it's Andean blue turquoise. And this is, look at, you know, this comes from Chile. This is that real high blue, clear, robin's egg blue turquoise that everybody's like going for. This is the color everybody wants. They actually take that, they do the same thing. They cut it, they form fit that. That's actually a cabochon. It's not inlaid, it's actually a cabochon set down in the amber. And then once they get them all set together, then they buff it off flush, and then they give it to the silversmith who builds the silver work around that after it's completed. So each one is custom made just for that cab.
Look how beautiful this is.
Gorgeous?
And it's so smooth to the touch. I think that's what makes it so magical, is that it's completely seamless and flawless all the way around. You also get the 3-strand necklace with it. That's all brand new, and then you're gonna want the matching earrings, I think, once you get that